Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Can you hear me?
Yes, Prabhu.
Thank you, Hare Krishna. Thank you all for joining this morning. Let's continue reading from the Living Name, a guide to chanting with absorption by His Holiness Sachinandana Swami. We did the exercise on aligning the body, aligning the mind, and today we will see how to align the heart. If you have not started practicing the pranayama and mudra, prana mudra exercise, start please practicing those things. Those pranayamas are pretty effective. It has a lot of benefits, especially trying to bring our focus on chanting Krishna's names. And also we saw a third exercise, Trataka meditation, where you have the board on the front, which Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, and then start observing or watching and calling out each and every name by reading through word by word, by name by name by name by name. That's another exercise. Sometimes we may feel or think that these things are going to delay my finishing of chanting 16 rounds. If I start doing all this pranayama and focusing on sitting and going by the Hare Krishna board, word by word, it's going to delay. I don't have so much time. So we should understand that our idea is to not simply finish 16 rounds. Eventually, we want to develop an attraction and quality chanting, not the quantity chanting. So quantity is important, but if there's no quality, then that quantity may not sustain for a long period of the time because we'll lose interest for the taste of chanting, and slowly and gradually that will fade away, interest towards chanting. Therefore, it's important, even if we are chanting just few rounds, we try to chant as much as possible with concentration. So let's move on to the next section of aligning the heart. To invoke devotional feelings, prayers can be read, meditated upon, and carefully absorbed. Exercise 1. Step 1. That is bringing the hearts to chanting. Let's see step 1. Again, very first thing for chanting is repeated here. That is, sit properly, as Prabhupada always says, right? Sit properly. Step 2. Become aware of who you are, a soul longing to reconnect with the Lord. Now, by the practice of chanting, you will try to reach out to the Lord. Become aware of who you are. When we are chanting, we should just forget about our designation and positions that we hold in the society. We simply have to understand, theoretically at least, the constitutional position of ourselves, that is Atma, that we are the spirit soul. We are simply dependent on Krishna. We are servant of Krishna. So, am I still connected?
Yes, Prabhu. Can hear.
Okay, something happened on the screen. Okay, if I'm connected, very good. So therefore, step 2 is become aware of who you are, a soul longing to reconnect with the Lord. Now, by the practice of chanting, you will try to reach out to the Lord. Now, step 3 is to focus on a picture or deity of the Lord and pray. Aghadamanu Yashodha Nandano Nandasuno Kamala Nayana Gopi Chandra Vrindavanendraha Pranat Karuna Krishna iti Aneka Swarupe Tvai Mama Ratir Uche Vardatam Namadeya. O Sri Harinama, you manifest in many forms, like Agadhamana, the Damana, Agasuras, the killer of Agasura, Yashoda Nandana, the son of Yashoda, Nanda Suno, the son of Nanda Maharaja, Kamala Nayana, the lotus eyed, Gopi Chandra, the moon of the gopis, Vrindavanendraha, the lord of Vrindavana, Pranat Karuna, Pranata Karuna, the compassionate master of the surrendered souls, and Krishna, oh holy name, let my attachment for you increase more and more. So we pray to Krishna, Agadhamana Yashoda Nandana Nanda Suno, Kamalarayana Gopi Chandra Vrindavanendraha, Pranat Karuna Krishno iti Aneka Swarupe, Tvai Mamarati Ruche, Vartatam Namadeya. Or simply pray. If slokas are difficult for someone to recite these things, or simply pray, my dear Radha, my dear Krishna, please accept me in your service. That is good, but then also reciting these slokas are very good. It connects us more deeper with us and Krishna. So step one, sit properly. Step two is to be aware of who we are. We are longing for Krishna's connecting with Krishna back again. Number three is to have the picture in the front of us and then meditate upon the beautiful form by chanting a sloka or simply by saying, please accept me in your service. Number four, now chant in this prayerful mood while keeping it focused on the Lord, listening to each mantra. So those are the four steps. Now, further explanations given. Here are two other wonderful prayers that can also be used in step 3. The Padya Panchaka addresses the divine couple Sri Sri Radha and Krishna. Sloka has not been given here, but those who are interested can go to Padya Panchaka from Sri Sanat Kumara Samhita 132 and 133. Only translation has been given here. I'll read the translation. O Master of Radha, I am yours. O beloved of Lord Krishna, I am yours. I offer to both of you my thoughts, my words, my deeds. You two are the goal of my life. Second prayer. O Sri Sri Radha Krishna, you are like two great oceans of mercy. Please be merciful to me. I take shelter in you. I surrender to you. Please engage me as sinner and offender in your service. O Master of Radha, I am yours. O beloved of Lord Krishna, I am yours. I offer to both of you my thoughts, words, and deeds. You too are the goal of my life. O Sri Sri Radha Krishna, you are like two great oceans of mercy. Please be merciful to me. I take shelter in you. I surrender to you. Please engage me as sinner and offender in your service. This is also the entire mood of Kulashekara Alva in Mukundamala, if you all remember. Each and every prayers are just like this. There is also the beautiful prayer of Vritasura expressed at the end of his life. He was a great devotee who, due to an unfortunate mishap, is born in the body of an asura, someone who is against Krishna. Despite his extremely unsuitable birth, he is still a devotee at heart. The verses expresses the mood of one who longs to chant the pure names of God with devotional heart. Ajata paksha iva matram kaha kaghaha tanyam yata vatsasaraha shud arthaha priyam priyeva Vyasitam Vishana Mano Arvindaksha Dikshate Tvam. O lotus-eyed Lord, as baby birds that have not yet developed their wings always look for their mother to return and feed them, a small calves tied with ropes await anxiously the time of milking, when they will be allowed to drink the milk of their mothers. Or as a morose wife whose husband is away from home always longs for him to return and satisfy her in all respects. I always yearn for the opportunity to render direct service unto you. Beautiful slokam, very beautiful. Three examples has been given: the bird example, the calf example, and the chaste wife's example. The bird is waiting in its nest, whose wings are not developed, waiting for the mother to come to feed the baby bird. The calf are tied to the pillar until it's ready for the time to milk, where the cowherd boy or a man comes and releases, and the first milk is always drunk by the calf, and then the rest has been taken or consumed by others. Like the calf, and the wife who's eagerly waiting for her husband to return after husband has been traveled for whatever the long period of the time. Likewise, I always earn for the opportunity to render direct service unto you. This is from Srimad Bhagavatam, 6th canto, 11th chapter, 26th verse. Imagine the anxious little bird who awaits the mothers to feel safe, or the agonized calf thirsty for her mother's milk, or the loving wife pinning for her husband. We are meant to chant for Krishna in the same spirit as these vivid examples, with increasing devotional longing. This is chanting with heart. To summarize what we have studied, learned so far, before we go into the second chapter, we must give our best energy and effort to align body, mind, and heart in succession. First, we enter the gate of the body, then the gate of the mind, and finally the gate of the heart. With our body, we sit straight and relax our muscles. With our mind, we concentrate fully on the mantra, bringing the mind back whenever it wanders. And with our heart, we address Radha and Krishna, infusing devotional feeling into our chanting. Then we wait humbly and patiently, but with the eagerness for Radha and Krishna to reveal themselves. It takes consistent practice. It takes consistent practice. I request everyone to repeat this yourself in muted state. It takes consistent practice. Please repeat this. It takes consistent practice. It is not on a circumstance basis. Whether we are good in whatever way in our life or not, this exercise of chanting by body, mind, and heart should be a consistent practice, because ultimately that is what is going to stay with us. Whatever we are working hard throughout the day and weeks and whatever it may be for our survival, that's not going to stay with us. It's important, but that's not what the ultimate goal. The ultimate goal is to Radha and Krishna, to serve Radha and Krishna, and serve the gopis, and serve the manjaris, and serve the devotees and acharyas and gurus over there in the spiritual world. Therefore, it takes consistent practice. We see this consistency is not there in the children. Usually, generally, as children, we have to constantly remind them to do their work on a daily basis. Otherwise, they will not do. Therefore, what we are doing as a group here, even though it's me, I'm reading here, even but really we are all on the same boat. We are trying to do our devotional service consistently to not take a break in between. So therefore, consistently aligning our body, mind, and heart should be a daily practice, and not only an occasional practice when we attend sadhu sangha program retreat, or when we are Sunday program, or when we are chanting 30 holy name retreat, 32 rounds, 64 rounds. That's not the only time we have to focus on body, mind, and heart. That should be a consistent practice. With time, the results are extraordinary. With time, the results are extraordinary. Therefore, today we have an inner resolve that align body, mind, and heart. That completes the first chapter. Next week, we are entering into Sambandha. Chapter name is Sambandha, chanting in a devotional relationship. Thank you all very much for joining this morning. You all have a wonderful rest of the day, rest of the weekend. Always chanting and remembering Krishna. Never forget Krishna. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Dandavat.